Hello, hello, my crafty friends. Woo. Hope this comes on right. It is a Monday. No, it's not. It's a Thursday. And I totally have an unstraight desk here. So let me try and straighten this out really quick. I hope you guys are having a good week. I've had a very, very busy week. I'm actually a little bit surprised at how busy my week has been. But I will tell you, it has gone by fast. So here we go. We're going to look at the new paper pumpkin today. Try to get that lined up for you guys. I don't know why it doesn't want to be nice to me today. And I always have to remember to change the mount and not the phone, because the phone will just snap back to where it was before. There we go. All right, so I'm a hair late in coming on, and I apologize for that. I realized that I needed to download some videos, upload some videos for you guys onto YouTube so that I don't lose the hey Regina, what do they call it? The lives, because you know Facebook is getting rid of the lives. So I just literally had this delivered like 2 hours ago. I think this is the first time I've ever had it where I got it the same day and I can open up and share it. And it does look like it's Christmassy, but it does look like maybe gingerbready. So this is the paper pumpkin for this month. Pecan pie. And, ooh, you know, this is really good because I was thinking I needed a sentiment that was good like that. I'm good. How are you doing? How's your work week been? Look at this nice, pretty, bright red. Must save tissue paper, even if it is a little bit, you know, we do have Christmas coming, so I can use it then. So fold this up really quick and let's take a look at the contents. See if we can knock out a couple of cards. Maybe not all. The box is super cute, and remember that you can use this box for Christmas presents. You can just cover up this, you know, cut out a piece of cardstock and make it fit and add some decorations to it. So these boxes, regardless of what kit you get, they have their uses beyond just the kit. So I'm going to do this and be, okay, doesn't want to be nice, so we'll get it there. So this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I am going to take off and attend a personal development course through this company called Landmark. So I will not be around this weekend. We'll get back to anybody on Monday about anything. So we have our tape, dimensionals, which we all need, and these are really pretty. These red sequins, I actually wish they had available to us, like to buy. I've needed red embellishments for things and not been sure what I'm gonna do one way or the other. So that's really nice to see some in here. Maybe if I beg. Your ink spot is pecan pie. Of course, I saved the ink spots. I am really looking forward to it. I don't think I've done anything just for myself in a long time. And you know, when you take care of yourself, everything else in your life benefits, right? We have some nice, heavy envelopes here. Kind of different. We normally don't have the pointed edge. That's kind of a different one. And this is kind of that linen look on there. Hey, Barbara, how are you? Has your kit got to you yet? I need to find a storage place for my extra tape and tears that I haven't got to. Let's see. We have directions and ooh, these are felt, you guys. Ooh, these are soft. And here's this. I think that I'm going to need a, I think that I'm going to want a, I'm so shocked that I got mine. This is the first time ever. So here's the paper pumpkin. Looks really, really pretty. And some of those embellishments are going to be, now I wish I could craft all weekend so I could make alternatives. Needed to run. How's your work week been, Barbara? So we make 3 cards, a set of 3 for each one of 3 designs. So 9 cards total. And we have our sorting guide here. And then the card guide here. So these are your basic cards. We'll cover, of course, 1 basic card in our class, the Paper Pumpkin Party, which I forget the date this month, but it's not this weekend, but next week after. So we have Merry Christmas, Joy to the World, and Deck the Halls. I am very excited about the Merry Christmas. Actually wish we had a Happy Thanksgiving like that. Hello, Sue. How are you today? So we're going to take 1 of each card design. And of course, you know they use very heavy cardstock, you guys. It's very, very nice. Trying to put this away so I don't have a huge mess here. And then, oops, this is really unique. I like unique. And then there should be another card base in here. Here it is. Oops, you guys can't see that when I move it out of the picture. So we have like a star pattern, like a pine bush pattern, and then cheesecloth or linen pattern. Take your pick to what you want to call it. And I'm going to grab our guide here. You know, I did some of these extra paper pumpkins that I had with my sister Lisa, who's a little bit challenged, but my gosh, she did really good. I was really proud of her. All right, we need 1 Joy. Ooh, these are nice and thick. And this red right here is like velvet. Do you guys remember that fluffy stuff in a jar that looked like snow? That's kind of how it feels like. It's not felt, but more like a velvet. So the Joy goes to here. I need 1 of these here. So you can see sorting, it's not difficult to do. And they do give you an extra place to stamp on things, so that is very, very useful. I need to have, oops, 1. And you can see that a lot of this kit is pre-cut for you, which is, again, super nice. If you are not a paper pumpkin. Hello, Bernice. I saw you sent me something else. I haven't looked at it yet. I have too many ideas and not enough days or in a week or hours in a day or something like that, right? So much fun. And if you're just joining us, I was sharing how cool this all is, that the felt accents here. Okay. And 2 of those are soft and fuzzy. And those of you guys that joined us on the crop last weekend to just craft together, I ended up, I feel like I must, oh, there it is. It's like I lost something. I ended up having to buy, I ended up going through 2 bottles of the Christmas red. So I got some new stickles in, and I needed some more, like diamond. Whoops, joy goes to this one. So I ended up using a lot. I know, and it's really crazy to think that we're going to be doing Christmas shopping. Like, seriously, you gotta do all that here. So we'll keep these out just in case I missed a piece. And then we're gonna stack these on top of each other. And I just want you guys to experience how nice and simple it is to create quickly a few good things. And there's this cute little extra die and stamp set that you can buy. Yeah, right? It's mind-blowing. I'm like all with you on that. And we need a To the World, which is going to be tiny, tiny. Oh, not as tiny as I thought it was going to be. And Deck the Halls. I'm checking to see if I need any of the little extras. Okay, so we have some extra background designs, and I'm going to sneeze, you guys. Excuse me. I'm sorry if that was in your ear. I tried to mute myself fast enough. Woo. Oof. My allergies have been going nuts. I have been living on allergy meds, which for me is lemon, lime, or lemon, peppermint, and lavender, lemon, and peppermint. Getting myself confused. This is our first stamp, which is Merry Christmas. Thank you, Bernice. Whew. Does anybody else get really crazy when the seasons change? Your nose like, oh shoot, that's just a little bit too short. Well, bugger that. Good news is I am the girl with 20 stamp sets. Huh. I do not stamp or tap much to get that to come out clear. Just as a reminder, guys, this is the next month is when you'll start seeing a lot of the packaging change. Oh, I'm sorry, Bernice. That is really not fun. I am missing a star, a red star. So I have a great deal of empathy for you having to go through that all year round. I do not. I just have it when the seasons do their changes. That's when it gets me. Okay. I know I popped one out. I just don't know where I put it. So we'll just get a new one, because it will show up. You know how that goes. Even our dogs are getting allergies this year, and that has been entertaining, to say the least. Okay, then we're going to put our sheet on right here. Oh yeah, I should tell you. So that was the sort page, and now we can flip it over to the other page, which I have. I bought a big roll of the tape and tear, but it really turns out, guys, that if you get the kits, there's enough tape and tear in there that now I have all these little tape and tear. And if there was a way to send this out, oh, Barbara, I have remailed the envelope out to you with hopefully enough postage. It's just so bizarre that they sent that back and sent on the other 5, same weight, different addresses, but all back east, and said that yours needed more. And I do, you know, have the scale thing. Okay, so this is going to get centered onto here. Hello, Rosemary. It's so lovely to see you. How's your other half? Rosemary has been a consultant with close to my heart for a long, long time, but I don't know. Did you roll over to Stampin' Up? I'm not sure if you did or not. And shame on me for not knowing, right? Okay, so we're going to put our, I'm going to put extra because I always put extra on the bottoms of these. I feel like that's off. I feel like they've done the dots on this wrong. Yeah, because you're going to want the dots on the, let's see if I can save the dot. Save the dot. You want this to be raised up. Well, okay, I feel like they've done the dots wrong. Those shouldn't, you know, say 100%. But I want the whole thing to be raised up, so I'm going to change this. And I'm going to put the dots on that and put some in the center of this so it's a little bit more stable. Is this making sense what I'm doing? You did stay. Awesome. This is going to tuck under just like that. You're still going to, I'm going to leave it just a little bit loose so it has some dimension there. And then this one needs to have those on there on the bottom, but should have like that. Now, you guys may look at this and be able to do it the way they did it and make it make sense. This was just how it made sense to me. Has anybody got anything fun tonight? I have Bunko, our neighborhood Bunko group is getting together. There we go. Okay, so it's not quite straight, but maybe you want to put this one on first. Okay. Well, and it does say that, by the way. Put the bottom on first. I'm going to take my Merry Christmas, and Merry Christmas is going to go right here. I really don't need to have any other dot than one under the letters right here, and then you can use your tape and tear to put this across here. Use the whole piece. It's bedtime there. Is it, what time is it? 7, right? We don't meet till 7. And for what that's worth, maybe we're just late night owls by the time everybody, a lot of people work over the bridge. So that, it's not as bad as like working over the Wilson Bridge, but it's not fun either. So that's a very simple card. Put that off to there. Grab our next one. And you just, see guys, these are so easy. Now, you know, I will come up with a layout, and I will come up with some other cards when we do our Paper Pumpkin Party. And if you can't make the Paper Pumpkin Party, it's recorded live, and that link is shared with everybody who is in my group of Paper Pumpkin Partiers. Oh guys, Di wanted me to share with you. I did put her address in the customer group, so if you would like to send her a card to get well, you know, Di's been around for a long time for a lot of us, you can do that. She actually stood up on, put weight on her leg this week for the first time, and they're anticipating at least another month before she gets to go home. So she's not excited about that, but she's excited that she has like a 76-degree bend back in her knee, and she was really worried that she was not going to get that bend back. So for her, this is extremely exciting that she got that, her bend back in that knee. And she took a few steps in her PT. She is thoroughly grateful that she is the ability to walk again. She was, the first time, you know, when they started her in the rehab, she was really afraid that she was not going to be able to walk again. So she thanks everybody for prayers and healing vibes. Okay, there we go. Joy to the world. I always think of joy to the world, deep blue sea, joy to you and me. Who sang that? I know, she is so excited, Bernice. Like, she was really seriously afraid that she wouldn't be able to walk again, which would really upend her world because she'd have to move again. And that was like super disappointing to her to think about that possibility. Her house does not have a ramp to it, and it's got stairs on both doors, so it would be a challenge. And you know, landlords may or may not put like a, what do you call it, ramp on there for her, so she's a little, that's really cute, you guys. And I'm going to pop it all up, and we have another card done. I know we're getting close to time, but I was late today, so I have to take that into consideration. Since Facebook is deleting our videos after so many days, they send me a warning saying, going to delete these guys, and I panic and have to go check and make sure that I had downloaded everything they said they were going to delete. Crazy people. Was it a 3-dog night? 3-dog night in reference to die, or then I'm at Rosemary, I'm asking. It's been a long time since I've heard the comment, a 3-dog night, and that always, if memory serves me correct, was used around drinking. That was them. There we go. Last one, just to make sure. No saggy bits. Joy. Oh, Three Dog Night, the band. Who sang the song. Got it. Yes. And then you just want to make sure your little fuzzy wuzzies. This is so cool that these are fuzzy. Card number 2. And card number 3. And then if you would like a card, I should figure out how to ship this stuff since I have like a ton of it now that I have Paper Pumpkin and all that. Then I already have my page idea. So I am excited about that. We'll see how it looks. But use my tape and tear. So the tape and tear really is useful, you guys, and it is a pretty good adhesive. If you're doing boxes or 3D, I would still go back to red tape. And if you don't want anything to peel, you stick with your tape runner. I have decided that Tombow and I are, Liquid Tombow and I are not friends. I have tried to get along, but we do not get along. So I will stick with my tape runner, and my liquid glue will be my art glitter glue. Okay. So here's this very prettiness that goes on top of this. Look at that, it's so pretty, you guys. Has some very detailed pieces to it. And when it's this detailed, I'm going to want a finer glue to make sure it all sticks down. So I get my little, I love that I can get a really fine like little dots onto here. And if I wanted to get that, I really like my fine tip. Is it perfect? No, but that's more because I can't hold the thing straight. I will never be a carpenter. Straight is not in my vocabulary. Pop that up. Put this over the top. And the thing about the liquid glue also is it gives you just a little bit more flexibility. So I do like it, like it's a little bit forgiving as far as like moving it around. And then once it's down, it's down. This is the top of your bulb. Okay, and we're going to put some 3D foam tape on it. It is, you know, I didn't buy it for a long time. Bernice, I will confess, you know, I've used art glitter glue. It's got a nice tip on it, but everybody kept saying that it was really amazing how much easier it was to have the handle, the squeeze handle. And so I just loaded they send you it with some glue, but they also send you one that's open that you can fill with the glue, your favorite glue. So I filled it with my favorite glue from the get-go, and that was totally great. And this, so I didn't waste any of the liquid glue that I had already bought. And now they must have just kind of taped that down, checking to see they don't really have any adhesive on that. It would be extremely tough to get a foam tape underneath that, but I don't want to leave it loose because it'll get caught in the card. So I'm going to put it down like that. And last but not least, oops, there's my extra star. See, I knew it would show up. So go ahead, guys, and start putting your numbers up if you would like to have one of these carved. I do have to save mailing them out for till the end of the month after I do my party. I need to be able to take a picture of it. Actually, I have to take a picture of all 38 of those cards that I made during our, okay, deck the halls. Very nice. And this is going to just get a little bit of Tombow because it's quick and easy. And it's going to go over here like this. And it needs to have just two little foam dots here. Now the little foam dots are just for my stash, and honestly, all of these little ones are from kits 13. Number 7. Well, lucky you. Have fun dancing. I started Pilates 2 days ago, and I am here to tell you the first day after wasn't bad, but today I am seriously knowing it in a really bad way. All right, my little red sequins ran away, you guys. Let's see, I have 3 cards, and so far 2 people have added or asked. Does anybody want to see my indulgent buy this week? Huh. I wonder what I did with my sequins. Really sad because I like those. Well, I guess the good news is 21 for Bernice. So I think 3 of you might just be winners, but nobody's got the number. So it may be a surprise card, and I just put it into the envelope for you. So I found this 3-piece set of Christmas colors on Amazon, and it was not super expensive. Ooh. I wouldn't have actually chose that green. I would have chose the darker Christmas green. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Well, there's holly, which I'm going to need to get more of too. This is really sad. I have super sadness on some of this, but I would have chosen green over that green, but maybe not. Maybe this will look just fine, but I needed to buy crystal and I needed to buy the red. And for less than the cost of 2, I could buy all 3. So that's what happened. Oh, Susan sneaks in. And Susan bumps my friend, not Bernice, Suzanne out. Susan bumped Sue. Okay. I wanted this color. Came in. And it was obviously a popular color, but I found a pack of all 6 of these, and I will always use Twinkle and Crystal, always. So I got 2 crystals to make up and a new shiny, but I love these colors, sea glass and that, and it was inexpensive for the 6 of them, but I mean definitely more expensive than 1. The Battles of the Sues. Yes, I know. So there we go. Because you came on and we only had the 3. So send me your addresses, guys. I will tear things up and look for my little sequins so that I can add them to my cards before I mail them out to y'all. And I will add the envelope into this so that you can use the special envelope. I'll just fold it up and put it in there. I do too. I love teal, which is why I wanted that. And then when this popped up, I was like, that's not, I can buy 6, right? I don't have to buy just one. And I did save money per bottle. My justification, right? All right. Talk to you later, guys, and have a great day.